A cobra fires toward the face. The mongoose turns in a heartbeat, and a few centimeters decide whether this hunt continues.
Neither can afford one mistake. Can reflexes and partial venom resistance defeat a spitting cobra armed to protect its life?
As first light reaches the bushveld, the ground warms slowly, and two very different hunters begin moving through the same dry landscape. The slender mongoose works the trail alone, reading scent, disturbed soil, and tiny movements that may reveal insects, lizards, or other prey. Its pointed muzzle probes every opening, while rounded ears keep turning. For a small predator, information gathered early can prevent disaster later. Beside a termite mound, a Mozambique spitting cobra has spent the cool morning in cover, conserving energy until the sun reaches its scales. As warmth spreads across the ground, the cobra emerges. Its long body moves efficiently, each muscular curve pushing silently against the sand.
The mongoose follows a promising scent toward the same patch of cover, unaware that another predator is already using this crowded hunting ground.
The cobra chooses concealment rather than confrontation. Most snakes conserve risk, because even a successful... Then the mongoose freezes. A change in scent or movement has broken the pattern, and curiosity gives way to deliberate caution. For the first time, hunter meets hunter. Neither animal is searching for a fair contest, but neither has an easy escape route. The cobra pulls back and raises its neck. This is a warning before violence, a chance for the approaching mammal to choose distance. Instead of leaving, the mongoose drops low. Its posture is built around quick changes of direction, not strength or armor. The hood opens wide, making the cobra appear larger and focusing attention on the threat. The message is unmistakable. Come no closer. The mongoose begins to circle, testing angles without committing. Every step gathers information about the cobra's reach, timing, and willingness to strike. A cautious orbit carries them into open ground. Here there is less cover, but also fewer branches to hide a sudden attack. The encounter has changed from surprise to standoff. Now each animal can see the other clearly, and the real contest of timing begins.
A spitting cobra does not need to bite to defend itself. It can project venom forward, especially toward the eyes of a threat.
Specialized openings in the fangs direct venom outward under pressure. The spray is defensive, buying distance from animals that approach the head. The mongoose offers no fixed target. Head low, body loose, it keeps moving because exposed eyes remain vulnerable even during a successful attack. Its advantage is agility. Short legs and a flexible body allow rapid pivots, letting the mongoose attack, retreat, and change angle almost instantly. Mongooses are famous for confronting venomous snakes, but resistance is not immunity. A serious envenomation can still overwhelm a small mammal. In some mongooses, changes to acetylcholine receptors reduce how effectively certain cobra neurotoxins bind. The cobra's answer is reach. By folding its front body into an S, it stores movement for a rapid forward strike. A tiny forward feint draws a reaction. The mongoose is not attacking yet. It is measuring the instant between warning and commitment. The cobra strikes and misses cleanly. It recovers fast, but every launch reveals distance, direction, and the rhythm of its defense. The mongoose lands balanced and keeps moving. Survival depends on never celebrating a miss, because the next strike may come from another angle. Open ground now removes nearly every hiding place. The contest becomes a visible exchange of posture, speed, and increasingly precise calculation.
The cobra continually turns its hood toward the threat, keeping its head protected behind a mobile wall of muscle and warning display.
The mongoose answers with deception, offering false starts from both sides. It wants the cobra to commit first and expose a safer opening. Dust hangs between the two animals. Neither has landed anything, yet the cost of concentration is rising with every second. The cobra moves first, snapping its head forward. The mongoose reacts before the motion becomes a full attack, sliding sharply to one side. That sideways escape is crucial. Moving directly backward would keep it aligned with the cobra. Changing angle forces the snake to redirect. A defensive spray flashes through the air, aimed toward the face. The mongoose has already moved, but the warning could not be clearer. The mongoose does not rush after the miss. It widens the circle, blinking and resetting, because eye exposure would quickly change the fight.
The cobra also pauses, tongue flicks sample chemical information, while its body remains coiled enough to launch again without warning.
The mongoose lunges forward.
Watch out!
No, the mongoose has a tactic.
The snake commits. Its head shoots forward, but the mongoose has already shifted, leaving the strike to cut through empty air.
For an instant, the cobra's head is extended. The mongoose turns toward the rear quarter, searching for the opening it has been creating. Both retreat half a pace. Neither has won ground, yet each has learned how quickly the other can recover from commitment. The mongoose cannot sustain endless explosive movement. Energy matters, and the longer this continues, the harder perfect timing becomes to maintain.
The cobra also pays a cost. Repeated displays, strikes, and venom use are defensive investments, not limitless weapons without consequence. So the mongoose changes strategy, circling tighter and making the cobra turn. Rotation may create the fraction of delay it needs.
The cobra tracks the circle with remarkable control, anchoring its body while the raised front section follows the moving threat.
Then the pattern breaks. The mongoose cuts inward during a turn, and for the first time, it enters dangerously close range.
At close range, reaction time collapses. The mongoose attacks the angle, while the cobra whips its head around to meet the threat. Its feet skid on loose soil, a reminder that speed alone is useless without traction. One bad landing could erase every advantage. The cobra advances for the first time, turning defense into pressure. It pushes the mongoose backward rather than waiting for another approach. The mongoose gives ground toward taller grass. Cover could help it vanish, but hidden stems could also slow the next evasive leap.
Instead of entering the grass, it turns back. Open soil offers nowhere to hide, yet it gives the mongoose room to move.
This time, the mongoose does not retreat. It accelerates behind the missed strike, aiming for the safer zone just behind the head. Contact comes in a burst of dust. The mongoose reaches behind the hood, while the cobra twists violently to bring its head back around. The camera loses the exact grip in the dust, and that is where we leave the struggle. Intense, immediate, but never graphic.
The mongoose emerges first, breathing hard but standing. The cobra's defense has ended out of frame, and the small hunter has survived. It leaves the clearing without feeding on camera. The important result is survival, not spectacle, and the bushveld quickly becomes quiet again. Only now does it groom its face and paws. After a spitting cobra encounter, keeping venom away from sensitive eyes matters enormously. The mongoose rests in shade while its breathing slows.
The fight looked fearless, but its behavior was built on caution.
Its greatest protection was never a magical antidote. Vision, reflexes, body control, and timing kept the most dangerous attacks from landing.
Partial venom resistance adds a biological safety margin, but it does not make a mongoose immune to every toxin or every dose.
Spitting cobras evolved a different kind of defense. Their venom can be projected toward an attacker's eyes, discouraging close pursuit without a bite.
Outside a confrontation, a cobra usually benefits from avoiding injury. Venom is valuable, and escape is often safer than prolonged combat. Seen again, the encounter was less a brawl than a sequence of measurements: distance, angle, recovery time, and the cost of commitment.
The cobra recovered quickly after each attack, protecting its head with posture and movement, instead of remaining extended after a missed strike.
From above, the strategy becomes visible in the footprints, circles, sudden reversals, and brief inward cuts rather than a straight charge. By late afternoon, the mongoose is moving again. Surviving one dangerous encounter simply returns it to the ordinary work of finding food.
Within minutes, its attention returns to smaller prey. Nature offers no ceremony after survival. Hunger and vigilance continue as before.
As the sun drops, the small hunter gains height for one last look across the bushveld before choosing cover for the evening. The clearing behind it is quiet again. What looked like courage was really a finely balanced contest between risk, defense, and opportunity. For the mongoose, agility and partial resistance offered a chance, never a guarantee. Against venom, survival still depended on avoiding the strike. In the endless theater of the wild, survival belongs not to the strongest alone, but often to the animal that judges danger best.